From Brazil. I know, he's fast. He's coming from Brazil.
Oh,
Thank you. Okay, Fabio, welcome. We can see you. And
thank you.
all right. Please
All right,
begin.
thank you. Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. I'm talking from Brazil, but the company is established in the US, C Corporation, Delaware, established in Santa Clara, the headquarters. We have an office in Brazil. So gonna explain to you, thank you very much. I'm gonna explain to you what we are bringing to the world. We're engaging with the opportunity in Industry 4.0, which has been created with a lot of IoT sensoring and data. Right now, the company has deployed, my company has created this, what we call AI autopilots to better control production. We've applied it in a $250 million mining plant. We increased 6% their production, which equals to $15 million. They paid us our initial $100K for the POC, and now we are just started our sales and marketing motion, and we got very good traction that I'm going to explain to you quickly here. So our objective is to accelerate the adoption of AI system in production. Production has a lot of issues, a lot of bottlenecks, and they are not using data. They're not using it properly. They're not even scratching the surface, and they are not using sophisticated systems to operate that. So how our technology works, and this is the concept, right? So it's AI agents that connect to the data and automation hub of a plant and can optimize their machines in real time as an autopilot. The objective right now is to improve 5 to 10%. This is the actual result of last year. Canadian company, gold ore production, and this is their remarks. This is how the technology works. We have collect the telemetry from the factory in real time. We have agents to clean the data and signals, etc., IoT, noise, etc., from sensors. And then we have predictive agents to identify their main KPI. In this case was throughput, production itself, and quality. And then we run our optimization agents that can basically find the fine tuning in real time to increase power or speed or RPM, whatever it is, in a set of machines to maximize that production. In this sector, any fine adjustment is very important. Any 1% increase is millions of dollars at stake. So my family background from São Paulo, the big industrial powerhouse of Brazil. We have a lot of business for the past half a century, doing business servicing the industrial sector in many capacities. And I worked for Microsoft for a better part of a decade with global case happening that to generate $2 billion for the company out of with my team. The TAM for this sector is looking only into the mining plants is about, we have $1 trillion on 3,000 mine plants that are our targets, above 50 million in revenues. We're looking to capture 3% of the improvements that we make, which is we're aiming to 10%. It's going to take us to 3 billion in TAM. We have 3 initial customers that we are deploying that are going to generate $500,000 in ARR for us. We're starting with US, Canada, and Brazil, so the Americas. This is basically, we are raising 2.3 million, 2 to 3 million at a 13 posts with to achieve 1.8 million in ARR in 25, annualize it in 25.
Thanks, Fabio. Nice hand for Fabio, please. All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Questions? Any questions? If not, we'll go right to feedback. I'm not seeing Rachna. I'm assuming she doesn't have any Q&A. So, Jordan, why don't you start the feedback, please?
Pablo, right? Fabio, this is
Fabio.
a complex.
Hold the mic up, please. Thank
This
you.
is a very complex but very exciting problem. You got great potential. The market is hungry for this. My olden days, I used to run software in factories just to do what you're doing, and I know exactly what we're on. Stay the course. You're onto something golden. You're gonna have substantial, terrific exit opportunities if you execute. I wasn't too crazy about you flipping through last few slides, but that's not here or there. Last but not least, get your butt over here. Brazil is too far for what you're doing. You need to be here in the US because most of your customers need to see you every day until you get you 4 or 5 million. Come on over here, get established over here and operate from the US.
Just so you know, Jordan, we're talking to him about getting him some people here to do his sales in the US. Yes. Okay, Pablo.
Hi, Fabio. Nice presentation. You know, look, it's an interesting space. You know, the problem I think people will recognize, the way you describe your solution is optimization algorithms doesn't go deep enough for me to really understand. It's saying we'll make it better. And so there were other elements to it. I agree with Jordan, you know, flipping through presentations, slides is distracting more than anything else. So a little bit on the style of delivery, but I would go deeper on certain aspects that are really critical.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pankaj?
I think this is an interesting opportunity, Fabio. The deck does not do justice to the opportunity. So maybe I'm repeating the feedback. I would work on the deck. It's not investor friendly.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Arachna, please.
Yes. Fabio, thank you. This is really important. I mean, actually one that really took off during the pandemic because there was no other option. You couldn't have enough people in the plants and you needed the automation and the dashboards. I would highly recommend that you upgrade your deck with the solution and what it means to people who are managing these industrial plants and units, right? So not just the automation piece, but how do you incorporate feedback? How do the dashboards look? What does it mean in reducing the pain and taking away, you know, the elements that keep people awake? I think that there's a lot of detail you can add within 2 slides that would really make it stick to people in this area. I would really urge you to go and study what happened in Europe and in pharmaceutical and med device manufacturing plants during the pandemic. I think they're leading in some sense in this area, and it would really help you, you know, just jump up and maybe go beyond what they've done.
Great feedback. Thank
Okay,
you so
great.
much.
Thank you
June?
very much.
So I think this is very interesting. However, I agree with some of the panelists in saying that I feel like it's interesting. I've seen some aspects of it before, so the details would matter, right? While this has been around for a while, no one's been a clear winner for a reason, for whatever reasons. So I would like to understand that a little bit better. What are you bringing that is different? Real time is fine, but what I also didn't hear was, do you have like case examples that you can give, right? Quick examples you can give of how much more, and then what is the industry average for new innovation, right? How are you outstripping their performance? Does that make sense? And I also think you're relying a lot on data and sensors, and data is my jam. And what I would have liked to have heard is also, do you have a more robust data strategy just instead of just giving them feedback in real time? What can you do with the data that helps them optimize and improve their operations over time? And as Rachna said, by incorporating with the people that are actually overseeing and running the machinery, right? And also making the decisions. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's those components that have to work together, and I'm not yet quite hearing that piece.
Thank you.
Yeah, the feedback we got from just answering on the question.
That's actually,
No. Okay.
Fabio, sorry, you can't respond to it, but you can
Okay.
communicate with her tomorrow because I know she'll want to talk to you. Okay, great. Let's vote, please. Okay. Okay, we got 11 in the room.
We have 18 in total.
Okay, I think that's winner. Fabio, stick around. We're gonna read off all the scores, but I think that Fabio's got the
Thank you.
number one score. Please,
So,
please. Wolf.
Juan with TDC Systems scored 12. Bala with Precision Additive Solutions scored 16. Abraham with Capital Tech scored 11. Michael Wisconsin scored 12.5. Tao with Jobs scored 10. And finally, Fabio with Brainiall scored 18.
Fabio, congratulations. Let's hear a nice round of
Thank you.
applause.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for being here. I know how you're getting at it, and you're relentless, and it's nice to see you have success here. And we look forward to seeing you when you're back here, and you'll be in the running for one of our 3 top vote getters for the day with get a 409A evaluation. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. Thanks,
Thank you.
everyone. It was a
right.
pleasure.
So I want to thank the panelists, all of you, all 5 of you. You have a nice hand for them. Pardon my sore throat. It's my pleasure to introduce Thar Casey. Thar and I have known each other for probably over 15 years. We just got reconnected recently, and he is the CEO and founder of Abient Semiconductors. He's